Greetings and welcome to Ark of Charon. I'm KatherineOfSky and we're going to try out this new game. It's really interesting. I started playing it and unusual, like a lot of games don't catch my interest, and so like I stop after like 5 minutes. And this one is kind of cool. It has kind of vibes of the Wandering Village, except you kind of build vertically, like a little bit like Terraria or something like that, and it's got a little bit of colony management like Oxygen Not Included or RimWorld. So it's kind of cool. Also, if you want to get this game, there is a link in the description below, which is, it's not an affiliate link. I don't get any money, but the devs get notified that you went to Steam through the link. So basically the link just takes you to Steam where you can buy the game. But yeah, if you use the link, they'll kind of like know that you came from my video. So anyway, let's start a brand new game. Now, this doesn't really make any difference. We'll just call it Orchid. Fine. So you can do two different modes right now. You can do the idyllic journey, which is basically like, I think it's no monsters. I haven't actually played this, but the Dark Storm is where the monsters come. It's very like a little bit like Victoria, where there's some enemies to defeat. But I'm finding it kind of challenging to do the New World thing. It's scary times. Oh my goodness, this is really loud. Sorry, I'm gonna turn it down. Okay, so here we have our story here about the world tree, and one day the world tree withered and we had problems. Darkness poured from the withered world tree, taking the form of monsters, and I didn't read the rest. So that was bad. And thus life vanished from the world. That was pretty dire. After many years passed, a new sapling sprouted to watch over the next world. My very own world tree. Now rise. Let's head for the nursery to begin a new world. Now I know it just doesn't look like much, but it's the thing we're living on. It looks weird in this vision, or in this thing. Yeah, I wish that the cutscene followed the regular audio settings. All right, welcome to the Ark of Charon. When the world tree disappeared, the world was engulfed in darkness. All life was extinguished. Now, as a caretaker of the new world tree, must guide the sapling. I think that sentence needs work and a little bit of formatting. Your journey awaits. Collect resources, defeat enemies, and safely reach the nursery. There's another typo there. But, so this game is in early access, by the way. Let me get the sound sorted out. Sorry about that. I haven't tried recording the intro, and apparently it just has this issue with the sound being crazy. Yeah, there's no other sound settings for the thing. I don't understand this. Anyway, so, right, we start out with, this is our platform, okay? It doesn't look like the Wandering Village yet, but this is the permanent part, this stone bit, okay? The rest of it, and that's weird because like we're on a tree, but it's made out of stone. Anyway, we have helpers, these little goblin guys. I forget what they're called. They're called something, not goblins. Golems, right? Okay. And then you can, I'm going to skip all these tutorial things. There are some tutorial things which are okay. I had to restart the game several times before I found the key config thing. This is really useful in certain ways. There were things that I was like, what the heck? How do I do this? And then I forgot. Anyway, so we start out with some resources on the land. We start out with all kinds. We start out with some technologies. We can do some farming. We can do some energy stuff, torches, cooking, woodstone processing, and then the other stuff we have to research. So the first thing I want to do, I think I want to start a farming zone from this is one thing I really would like to see, is when you're mousing over, some kind of indication that you're over a tile. because as it is, it just doesn't show. I mean, you could be between tiles. It's just not great. Anyway, we're going to build one farming zone there, okay? And we're going to just do like lettuce is fine, sure. And get some food. We do have some apples here, and we have some trees, but all of this stuff, these roots, those are actually trees that are going to get that's wood basically that you harvest. So actually we could start another farm. Oh, we can't do it yet. We need the technology to plant trees. So we don't know how to plant trees yet. So what I want to do is I always skip one tile from the beginning with the farming zones and stuff. So as you see, it doesn't hit the ladder, because the ladder, when you go down, usually you get pretty decent stuff right by your thing to go down. Now here, I might go down here. Actually, no, not there. Whoops, cancel. If you put a ladder, by the way, it automatically does a mining action as well. So we're going to put this right on top of the tree root there. There's some stone here. This is good. Now the ground stuff, the soil, does not give you any resources. Just the tree roots. We got stone. The crystallized soil is really hard to dig. I want to avoid that. And it doesn't give you anything. What is that? Oh, lump of iron ore down there. Ooh, we might go for that. What is down here? Just crystallized soil. Yeah, there are occasions where we can see a little bit underneath. We probably want to go for this stone as well, so we can maybe even cancel this and just build ladders or just mine this stuff out. Now, our golems are 2 tiles high, so make sure that you do a 2-tile dig. Now, they can dig from the ground up to 4 levels up. Okay, and let's just do this. Don't worry, the whole thing won't fall down. We'll just start this. And what I want to do is let's set our priority settings. Now, I always want them to do farming first. Okay, and repair first. Yes. And then transport is sometimes important as well. So let's see. And then production. I like them to do production and construction. Now, cooking is also a good production item for them to do. I don't really pay attention much to these pluses. Sometimes I'll put an extra one out there like this. So anyway, we can get those done. We want to get all of these things, and we don't actually have most of these tasks. By the way, it's press tab to change the speed. 1, 2, 3 gets you these things, which I'm not that big of a fan. I wish 1, 2, 3 was... I guess I could change it. I haven't looked into this. Anyway, so they're going to plant stuff. They're going to plant some gardens here. It's always best to do the planting immediately, because we're going to have to get up and move, and all we're going to take with us is this centralized platform. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is we need to build some rooms, and I'm going to build the medium-sized rooms. Those are well, I guess, do we have enough wood for this? We do have enough wood for this. But it's kind of a weird size. I'm going to just go with these. Just do this, because you can put a wooden ladder in the middle. Also, the ladders, they don't cost any resources, so feel free to build them where you like. They just cost time. You can actually build a ladder space, ladder space, ladder space. But usually they don't take much time to build. So, and sometimes what happens is that if you build a ladder like here and you mine either side, the ladder falls down, because they connect it, for whatever reason, connect it to the side walls of these tunnels instead of the back. I don't know how that works. I find that really weird, but they do it anyway. So yeah. All right, and now the rest of this area, I want to build a... we need to build a couple of things here, ballistas. Let's build... Actually, let's not do that. Let's cancel these for a moment. We want to build some defense here. Let's build a wooden barricade here and build ballistas 1, 2, and 3. And then we can build a storage zone. We need to build storage. So, yeah, this is kind of a weird interface as well. I don't like that you can't see what tile you're on. I hope that gets fixed in early access. Oh, okay, look at this. This is 100% done, so we can harvest this. Make sure you harvest stuff when it is ripe. Like, these are not done yet, and you're not going to get much from them. Now, you can harvest trees when they're this I think it's after 50%, but you're only going to get some of the wood. You're not going to get the entire wood. Now, harvesting early is sometimes necessary if you're in a desert biome. That's like scary time, you know? Yeah, so anyway, let's see. Let's get production. Stone pot is for cooking. We can get one of those. I don't think we really need it. Let's get a couple of work tables. And then can I build... Oh, I can't build any farming tiles yet. Let's see. Can I... We can get farming tiles in the next technology area, though. So, anyway, if you leave materials out, like... I don't see any right now. Also, get the sparklies. Sometimes they're special materials. Sometimes it indicates a mine. This is a mine, so we don't really care. I'll cancel this. All right, so let's build... Let's start mining all of this wood. Yep, there we go. That's fine. Actually, we can do all of these, the entire floor there. Just remove stuff we don't need. When stuff gets on the ground, like you'll see stuff drop, and obviously they're picking it up, but actually what I should do is not do this. I should do transport down right now. I think later it's going to be important, but we want them to just mine and then pick up a whole bunch of pieces at the same time because they don't really need to pick up each one. But anyway, if they lay on the floor, they do expire. Dates until expiry 5, okay? So, but once they're put into a crate, they stay forever. So you need to have storage zones, and when you have a storage zone, it automatically works that way. All right, so we got our basic work table. We're gonna set up a production line of stuff. These are ballista bolts. We wanna have at least 40, and we're gonna do keep stocked, okay? So these are gonna be to add to our wonderful little ballistas over here so they can shoot the monsters down and we won't die. That will be good. Much better than dying, I would say. All right, so we're on the fastest speed. They're not doing much here. Now, over time, you do get more golems, but the only way to get the golems is to participate in killing the monsters, and then you'll get souls, and then you can have more golems. So that's kind of nice. Now, they're meowing about light sources, and you can put a torch on the wall. I haven't really seen any difference between having a torch and not having a torch, so I would say it's kind of iffy. I don't really want to build it here because I want to try to fit in a garden above this. I don't know if the plants can grow indoors, but we'll see. I want to see if that will work. And on this side, what we can do is build... I'd like to build a wooden pillar here. Okay, and then maybe one over here. And then we'll build some wooden tiles across... wait, no. Let's cancel those. I want to make those gardening tiles, not just regular wooden tiles. I want to build wooden tiles here. And maybe we add more storage there. So we'll do this, and then what we can do here is we can watch this and see what the angle of attack here is. So then we can build like one more wooden tile there, and it's still not really blocking it. Not enough anyway. So we can also do another defense thing. Oh yeah, we have to build that first. Okay, so then we can build a ladder. Ladder. There we go. And then we'll build another storage zone up there. But yeah, we need more wood. Our golems are going to need wood to build all this stuff. Okay, this is finally grown, so we can harvest this. Now, these oak trees give a heck of a lot of wood when they're harvested. They give 10 wood, which is really nice. I want to see how much is an apple tree. I've never really tracked that before. Okay, we have lettuce is stopped growing. It stops growing because it's nighttime, okay? They only grow during the day. Though when you get a farming tile, they grow 24/7, which is kind of nice. But I think on the farming tile, they grow much slower. Wait, does it say anything about this? Let's see. They can slowly grow without light. Okay, growth rate 50%. All right, so that makes a difference. But Eventually, if you get into a desert, you really are going to want some kind of growth, man. It's scary times. All right, let's just cancel all these tutorials. We've already done this. Thank you very much. Okay, so there's a technology point. All right, I usually get farming first. It's pretty useful. We're just going to take farming because you get different crops and you can start to get better foods and stuff. Some of the foods, like if we look at like popcorn, so it gives us construction speed plus 20%, repair speed plus 20%. They also give you better food value. And then we have production time, cooking time, movement speed is nice, bread is good. So farming time, collection speed, mining speed. Actually, maybe we should do apples because farming time, or no, that's mining speed. Hold on. Farming time, lettuce. Okay, but we need to get this furnace. I wish they called it like a cooking thing because there's a furnace and then a blast furnace, I think. And it's like, why are we having two? You don't cook in a furnace. That's a very silly idea. Anyway, farming time, collecting speed. That's pretty awesome. So we might get lettuce. We might grow lettuce instead of other stuff. Let's see. They are harvesting this lettuce here. Let's see how much we get from this. We have 2. And then... okay, that's 1 lettuce each. That's not a lot. Like corn, when you grow corn, you get 6 each. So if we look at technology, let's see, corn, 2.6 days, but you get 6. So I think that's much better. We should change this to grow corn. There we go. We'll grow corn. So when they replant, hopefully they'll replant corn. We'll see what they're going to do here. Let's see what they do. Are you going to plant corn? So what happens is when you have a farming plot, they dig it up and then they replant. If it's not a farming plot, you have to manually tell them to harvest stuff. Now that can really come into play later in the game. So yeah, they are planting corn. So keep that in mind when you're doing stuff. Okay, so here's an apple tree. I'm going to go ahead and harvest this. Now, when I first played this game, I freaked out because I'm like, harvesting the apple tree shouldn't kill the apple tree. But yeah, it basically you're harvesting both the wood and the apples. Oh, there's some nice other stuff here. Some lettuce. We got some tomatoes. Just important not to run out of food. Now, they can eat the raw food, which is, just fine. So don't worry if you can't afford to make cooked food. I really just want to see how much this apple tree is worth in wood because I haven't checked that out. I know the oak tree is worth 10 wood, fully grown. Let's see what we got here. Let's watch her cut this down. So we got 0 wood right now, which is not great. Okay. Okay, so we're getting corn. Okay, there we go. Okay, wood, 5. Only 5 wood. Okay, so that's not great. That's definitely not great. Also, it says they're supposed to be able to jump up 2 tiles. They may or may not be able to get on this. I found that kind of iffy. I know it's strange. So anyway, farming zone. We're gonna delete this zone right now. So I don't want them to replant anything, but the corn is gonna continue to grow. So we desperately need a lot of wood. So they're gonna have to dig up a lot of this wood to make that work. And then they'll be able to make these different structures. Yeah, in the first few levels, wood is so important. It's just crazy needed. Let's cancel this stuff. Any tiles that you can cancel kind of make things a lot better for our little golems because, then they don't have to go out and worry about it too much. And spend time deleting tiles that you may not need. Okay, there we go. That's 5 more wood right there, which is great. We are also going to need some stone. Okay, they're going out and eating food here. Okay, so this person is doing some constructing, which is great. Soon we're going to run out of stuff here, so we need to make sure that we have that. Actually, you know what I want to do? I think here, let's just make these wooden tiles, make this storage. And then I want to do the upper floor can be for farming, I think. Okay, there we go. We are getting stuff. This is working. Do we have any iron ore. There's coal down there. That's actually pretty good. So I'm gonna just get, we want to do this in stages so that they can get everything. It's kind of a little bit like oxygen not included, where you want to make sure that they can reach everything. I'm gonna build a couple of ladders up here. There we go. Okay, what are we doing on this side? We do want them to get that wood, so hopefully they'll return to this side. And then maybe we put in a separate ladder here. And then just mine out this wood here. Okay, there we go. All right. The stone is a little bit harder to mine than the wood, as in it takes longer to mine. Not difficulty-wise, but it just takes a little bit longer, I think. So, but we do want to get as much wood as possible so we can finish up these areas. Now, this is going to be another area for ballistas. These guys, do they have ammo? Yes, they do. They've been working on ammo, so that's great. So, and I also love how we have these little portholes. It's kind of funny to watch them kind of go up in these things and open the hatch over. It's pretty cool. So let's see. Let's designate this as a storage zone. And we'll go ahead and build a couple more wooden pillars here to get the next level up. And then I want to do, can we fit 1, 2, 3? Yeah, I think we can fit a ballista here as well. Now this is a little bit overkill for the first level, but that's okay. We're going to need it at some point. So yeah. All right, get this. That's okay. Let's just demolish these. Actually, we don't need to demolish. They're not worth any points at all. So, I mean, they're not worth any materials. I should say it that way. Okay, they're working. They're doing stuff, which is great. Okay, now they're digging here. All of these tree roots are really valuable. I mean, it's going to look like we're going to have a mountains of wood, but believe me, we need it. Okay, we need to harvest these things. And then you, yes. All right, these guys are not quite done yet. These guys are, though. Hooray. And I'm going to try to mine out this zone as well. Okay, there we go. There we go. Get that ladder up there. All right, technology. Yay, we got another tech thing. Let's go ahead and look and see. That was weird. Why did I get a notification? That shouldn't have happened. Oh my god, that's weird. I have it on my other computer, but I don't have notifications on Discord here. And they're actually off, but I still heard it. That's strange. Oh, I think I know why. I think I know why. Okay, let me just change this. Okay. I don't know if you heard that or not. But I had my remote desktop on my other computer. No wonder I heard it. Okay, so here's where we can actually start making really good foods. But I do want to see if there's something else. Yeah, blast furnace is really nice to get. But the really good foods are good to get. Also, I do not like this trebuchet. The stone ballista bolts are awesome, but the trebuchet is kind of crap. It wasn't working well for me at all. I didn't like it, so I just kept going with ballistas for a very long time when I played in my test game. Okay, so there we go. We have more storage. We've got all kinds of stuff. Build something. I've done that. Thank you very much. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. The dark storm is approaching. Okay, so now we really need to get everything out of here. I want to cancel everything, and I'm going to put priority transport on high right now. I guess we didn't have time to farm anything. That's rough. Or, let's see. Can we harvest this one tree? Come on, guys. We have to hurry because if the dark storm gets here and we don't have our stuff, and we don't leave, then we are in we're having a bad time, a really bad time, because it starts destroying your entire structures. So that's not good. All right, let's see. Now, the other thing you need to make very, very sure of is that all of your little golems are on the, on board your ship thing. Okay, they're picking up this stuff. Okay, he got everything, I think. Oh, no, 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 don't leave. Don't leave. No, come back. Dude, you're just standing there. Come on. So one thing I really would like is an alarm or something to make sure, like tell all the golems to come onto the tree sapling thing. Because so far I haven't seen there's a thing, and sometimes they'll just randomly go down a ladder and just stand there. And I'm like, what? What are you doing, dude? Anyway, a way to check is you click on each one, double click, and it shows you where they are on the screen. So I want to make sure they're all there, because if you leave them behind, you're dead. I mean, they're dead. You can't get them back. So now we're going to go to the world map and choose a direction. So I would suggest looking ahead a little bit, and seeing what we have. Now, the color of the ground here is indicative of kind of like the fertility. You can see here we're getting less fertility. These are more rocky. So I might choose to go this upper path. Also, the branching is weird. Like this one, you can't go to there. It only has one choice up here. So I'm thinking I'll go like this way. We can go through here, and that's like the most choice. And we do have choices of stuff that we're getting. Now this one is going to have iron and stone. The bottom one is iron. And then we're going to need coal, which this one has coal, which is great. So we're going to go that way. So are you ready? Let's go. Here we go. Our wild tree creature just appears from the ground. So you have to, yeah, you have to zoom in. I mean, you have to set the timer again because it pauses things. So here we go. We're going. And soon the monsters are approaching with this dark sky thing, whatever it's called, dark storms. And then we get these monsters, and here they come. So they start off with pretty easy waves. Now, there's a thing with ballistas that if you aim it yourself, you don't use any bolts, but we have plenty of wood. We have 25 wood. We have plenty of bolts that we have made. Also, I really like that they shoot and they can miss. I find that hilarious, but yeah, they can actually completely miss, especially the first few shots where they're a little bit out of range. There we go, some missing there. But I find that amusing. I'm like, okay, I guess our guys are new to this. And sometimes in killing stuff, you will get a soul, and sometimes you won't. I'm not really sure how that's determined. It looks like they give us some kind of points. Let's see. Spawn golem. Yeah, it doesn't say. When you look at the world map, it actually does say what things you have a chance of. Okay, so as you see that soul, this one has 2 souls possibly available, so that might be a lot harder. I don't know. The last time I did a 2-soul thing was when I got killed mercilessly. Like, I had a few bad landings where I was running out of food, running out of wood. Oh, it was terrible. But yeah, that was a rough one. That was really rough. Okay, there we go. You can create a new golem, so let's do that. So it says you can create all kinds of different golems, but you really can't. You can just create the one you get. So now we have a new golem, which means we need to change our priority settings. Let's just go ahead and do this for now. Okay, monsters, yay, spawning golems, there we go, repairs. Yeah, we haven't needed to repair anything, but you basically just click the repair button and just, you know, go over your entire colony if you want. Oh, this needs repair, okay, cool. And usually the repairs need some form of materials. So wooden things like this needs, oh, I got to it too late, but yeah, it would need wood to be repaired. And this probably means we need another barricade in front of those ballistas. But having those barricades really works. The thingies can shoot through them, and they even tell you that on the tooltip. So now we have 4 golems to keep working with our colony here. So let's settle down, and do a new colony, a new thingy here. All right, let's pause. I usually like to pause initially and see what we got here. Now, I think we thought we were going to get some iron here, so let's try to make that happen. I do want to build a couple more rooms on top. Let's build the same size rooms. Okay. Another ladder here, and then I also want to build this up as well. Let's see. Let's get our pillars, wooden pillar. We're going to have a joining here, I think. But I want to get farming tiles here so that we can just build farming tiles. Oops. Let's see. Let's cancel this and build wooden tile. And I think we need to build the ladder through that now. Okay, so there's that happening. Let's look at the land and see what we got going. There's nothing fully grown here, which is not great. These guys, we can probably just kill these trees here because I'd rather get some... Actually, we could just do some small farming zones like this instead. Yeah, we could do that. That's not bad. Let's see. Those are 35%. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just do that. Let's do this. Okay, so corn. I want to get corn. I think we just... No, wait. Or do we want something else? Wheat. Bread was good. Bread was a good one. Let's see. Farming. Where's our farming zone? See, another thing. We can't see these farming zones unless you click on farming. Like, huh? I don't get it. You know, I just don't get it. Like, you gotta show us where they are, man. You gotta show us where they are. Anyway, let's get some ladders down also into the ground so that we can start harvesting some stuff and finding that iron. I definitely want to get all this tree stuff out of here. Let's get these. Sure. Okay. There we go. Don't worry, the land won't collapse under us. It's just fine. Okay, let's go. Also, you have to change the speed back to 3. For whatever reason, it doesn't let you do max speed on the war situation there. But anyway, we survived unscathed, basically, there. We just had a tiny repair, and that was pretty great. So there we go with our farming. It's always good to get the farming done first because as you see, the growing season isn't very long. You basically want them to grow stuff and then never replant just because that's, you just can't grow anything long enough to replant stuff. That's kind of unfortunate. I'm going to harvest this thing to get that out of the growing zone there. And that way we can have more corn or more wheat. I think we were growing wheat. Alright, we can harvest this tree. That one's done. Most of the trees and stuff, they do... Well, all of them, I guess, would have a final look for the finished crop. I do find some of them very underwhelming, though. Like, I wish some of the crops were more vivid. Like, you can barely see these things. I don't like that. They kind of really blend into the background. And especially corn, even when it's fully ripe, it blends into the background. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. Why? Why does it do this? Why can't we see it more clearly? I feel like a lot of the other things in the game are quite visible, but, you know, this is just... I don't know. I wish it were more visible. Let's see, this one... Yeah, they'll have to chop that down, I think. But it doesn't... Well, I guess we could. We could save the tree. Let's save the tree. Because it's food and wood. Let's see. Let's get the mining going on there. Okay, cool. So now they can get mined stuff from everywhere. Okay, and they're almost done planting, so that's really good. That's cool. So while they're doing all the rest of the colony stuff, they can get the crops growing, and the crops obviously need time to grow before they're ripe. And farming is definitely a necessary thing in this game. You can't rely on what you get just from the harvest, because eventually those natural bushes and things, there aren't any in the desert. There's like literally 0. So it's really hard to survive with that kind of situation going on. All right, we don't have any wood, so they need to start mining. Mining wood, let's go. It's very like Frostpunk. Mining wood. So, and make sure that you have enough storage. That's quite needed. Now, did we get the furnace. Okay, so I prefer not to build the regular stone pot for cooking. I just want to build a furnace here. That's the thingy. Bearing strength. Ah, yes. So they're telling us about the weight of buildings. You can look at this and see, okay, we're kind of getting to our limits of how much we can support here on these wooden structures. So it's not great. So yeah, anyway, we're going to just keep that in mind at the moment. We don't really need to worry about that. I wonder, now I have tried this sort of, but I don't think it actually worked. Let's see if they're able to build a farming tile inside. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, we got a meow over here. Emma. Okay, we got a little Emma meowing, meowing, meowing. There we go. Nice. Love the meows. Okay, technology points. Let's see what we got. Hello, Emma. Yeah, my good girl. Okay, the cat has come over to chat with us. Now, I want to get tree planting. That's kind of really nice to have. Very important. I'm going to plant the trees up here. Hello, meow. Hello. You want to talk to people? These are people that we have never met before in real life, cat. You are talking across the entire world. My cat is so loud you can hear her from Sweden. Yes, little cat. No, no, you're not allowed to drink my water. Excuse me. Nay, nay. Nay, nay. Not allowed. Okay, so here we are. We're getting a lot of mining done. That's going to get us a lot of wood. So that's great. Okay, there we go. Lots of constructing getting done here. Okay, mining, constructing. It's good. Emma. Emma. She's just like sniffing my glass of water. She knows she's not allowed. She really does, but she's just a naughty little thing. Okay, I want to do, let's delete the farming zones so they don't replant stuff. That's pretty important to me. Okay, we can harvest this tree. This one as well is done. Okay, cool. Now the wheat is very visible when you when it grows because it'll grow up green, and then when it's ready to harvest, it'll turn yellow, which is nice, very nice. Okay, there's some limestone down here. Now in my journey, I have not found a use for limestone, but I certainly have found a nice usage for nitrates. That is used in dynamite, so that's pretty good. I guess, let's see, can I plant something here? Let's see if we can plant. I don't know if it's allowed to plant inside, but we can try. Let's try to plant wheat. Does it get planted? We'll see. Okay, these guys are working. Hello, Emma. Hello. What you doing, silly cat? Well, she's just like sitting here. I know she just wants a drink of my water. She just has this look in her eyes. Yes, she's just trying to be a little bit sneaky, a little bit naughty. When I look away, that's when she's going to pounce. Well, not pounce at water, but you know what I mean. She will get her opportunity. Okay. You can also do things like you can build torches down where the guys are working. And apparently that helps them. Let's cancel this because this is not in a place. Let's see. Let's see. We can do, yeah, another torch down here. I don't really know how it functions in reality. It says it keeps them in a better mood, but I haven't really, I don't know, seen a mood. They just have HP and hunger, so it doesn't, like... Okay, warm light stimulates the body's regeneration. HP will recover slowly. Okay. So, but they don't have any HP problems, so... I don't know, it's weird. Let's see, are you better? You're in warm light, but are you in warm light? Everybody's in warm light, even if they're in the dark. Yes, game, we can tell. All right, interesting. All right, so we have 54% on the wheat. Let's also put some production lines here. So we want bread first. Let's make the most of that. Let's do 40 bread. And then I think we liked popcorn is nice. Let's do maybe 20 popcorn. Sure, and then just 20 of everything else. I think lettuce was also a good one that we liked. I'm not a fan of this menu. I wish it was just drag upward like every other menu in the history of mankind. It feels awkward. Okay, so here's the next stage of the wheat growth. It's not bad. But it kind of blends into the landscape a little bit. All right, now we have 42 wood, which is fantastic. I don't know why they're not building this. Ah, we need stone, maybe? Let's see. Let's mine this. Get this stone out of here as well. Actually, what we can do is cancel this and build a ladder here instead. Okay, and it looks like we need more stone. So let's mine this stone out here. And what I'm going to do is just build ladders across. They can walk on those, and it's easier for them to do stuff. Okay, let's go. In fact, let's cancel this wood here. I want them to start working on this side as well. Let's get rid of this and this for now. Okay, there we go. So they're doing some stuff. We definitely need a lot of this stone here, though. So they can start working there. There we go. Because it looks like these guys, they need stone to be worked on. All right, and we have 48 wood, so definitely got to pay attention to what's working and what not. Now, this furnace needs coal. That's material we have not found yet. I would really like to... Actually, I really would like to get lower here in this area because we might be able to find something pretty good here. Okay, let's see. We can get a ladder down there. Let's cancel this. We can mine it, but no need of a ladder. And see what they find there in those sparkly points. You need to get the sparkly points. They're pretty important. Okay, stone, stone, stone. All right, we're getting stone. And as soon as this gets going, I want to plant all the trees at the same time so that it's easy to harvest them. Okay, so the wheat is growing. You can see it's green right now. These trees are nice because, like, one chop of a tree, it takes a little while, but you get 5 wood and 5 apples. Whereas, you know, mining takes quite a long time to make it work. All right, there we go. And we're stacking all this stuff. Make sure you have plenty of room. Now, I've noticed they won't stack higher than 4. That's probably because they can only reach as high as 4 tiles. So keep that in mind. Okay, tech points. Hooray. Let's see what we got. Get a generator. That could be useful. But usually, let's see. I kind of want to get these stone ballista bolts. They are very, very nice. So now we can look at our work tables and... Oh, we forgot to do the production line? Yeah, we did. Okay. So, yeah, because that one was made later than the other one, I believe. So anyway, we now have more materials, right? Now, the pelting rocks are for the trebuchets, which I don't like the trebuchet, so we're not going to use that. The stone ballista bolt needs the large stone arrowhead. So what I usually do is make 10 of these. And then the ballista bolts, now we're going to remove... Oh, wait, let's say... Okay, yes, okay. No! Ah, shoot. Anyway, we'll do 10 ballista bolts. This stone arrowhead, we want to minus that one to 10. Okay, and then we need to do the stone ballista bolt, and we'll do 40 of those. Now, that means we're going to have quite a lot of wooden ones in stock. We have 41 already. And this order isn't necessarily, you know, important. I guess what you could do is do the bolts on, you know, as the most important. And then if you don't have materials for that, you make them. So that's kind of what we can do here. Let's just change this one as well. Now, one thing that I love about Clanfolk is an awesome kind of RimWorld-esque game about Scottish clans. I love that game so much. What they do is every work table that's the same gets the same orders. So you don't have to repeat this. I find this super tedious. So I hope that the devs will change this and make every workstation remember what other ones do. Okay, so it looks like they have not planted this farming zone, so I don't think they can actually do anything in here, which makes this kind of a wasted building that you can't have more than one story in. But we're going to change that later when we get taller buildings, so don't worry about that too much. But in any case, we can build them some wall torches in here just to make them a little bit happier. Yep, sure. We might use this one for storage. We will see. But yeah, I definitely want to get down lower in the world. I probably shouldn't have added those torches. It just causes more work. But we need to find coal, because we don't have any coal yet. All right, let's go. Let's keep on going downward, because we wanna definitely try to find the iron. Let's see, do we have any extra stone? We have 9 stone. That's not too bad, or 8 stone now. Okay, we can now also do this farming zone. Unfortunately, this is going to cause them more work, but it's okay, don't worry. Here we go. We're going to make this kind of torn between oaks and apples. I think we should do oaks instead. Let's do oaks. So they're going to plant oak trees. Oh, there's a tiny little sign that says oak tree. That's so cute. That's very cute. Anyway, stuff grows very, very slowly, but it ends up being okay. Now, when you're playing these grassland areas where you have high fertility of the soil, you can pretty much guarantee that your crops will definitely mature before you need to leave. So we're just going to pick those up. And, okay, so they're all planting these trees. Yep. And these trees are going to grow day and night, which kind of gives you a longer growing cycle. So I guess there's a point to having these beds, because the trees outside, they don't grow at night. Though I do feel like the night cycle is much shorter than the day, so it's not quite the same life cycle. I know I planted some lettuce in some of these boxes, and it took forever for them to grow. So I wasn't really that excited about that particular thing. So, but anyway, it should be fine. All right, so let's see. I will let them do more mining and stuff. And, yes, let's harvest these things. And this one and that one. Harvest all the things. Having harvesting as a priority is kind of important, because sometimes you're just like in a mad dash to leave the area, and you really just want to get as much as you can before you have to pack up and go. I love that they carry multiple items with them as they're going. That's pretty cool. They can carry a huge amount of stuff, and you need a lot of storage, by the way, too, to make sure that you get everything. All right, let's see if they can get this sparkly thing out of the ground here. I don't know what it's going to be, whether it's a mine or something else. Come on, guys. Pick up more stuff, please. We do have a lot of wood, but you know what? That goes fast. It goes really fast. Gotta say, it goes fast. I do kind of want to make another... Let's see, if I build some more pillars. How are we on stress? A little bit not great here. I could just do that level, right? If I do this. Let's see, wooden pillar, wooden tile, and then farming tiles. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. That seems like really not great. Anyway, it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. So far, I haven't seen a single hint of iron ore. And I thought we were supposed to have some on this tile. But I don't know. I haven't seen any. Let's see. Come on, guys. Let's go. Go, go, go. We need more wood. Okay, wood is happening, which is good. We do need more stone as well, though, because all these things need stone. Let's see. We have a little bit of stone here. There's more stone on this side, and I kind of want them to finish this area as well. I think it might be worth doing to just, like, mine through here and just grab this stone like this. Can build a ladder there, maybe. So hopefully that stone doesn't fall on the ground. But anyway, we'll see. We will see. Oh, whoops. No, I don't want to do that. The dark storm is approaching. Crap. We didn't even get this wheat. We can try to get some of it, but yeah, not all of it grew, so that's not great. All right, we have to cancel all this stuff underground. Cancel everything so they don't go there, and maybe they can focus on getting some of this wheat in. We have 18 wheat, which is pretty good. How much is made with one bundle? 5. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. The wheat, I think we said, takes the longest time to grow. Let's see. Can I harvest some more of this? Precious little bits. Okay, tech points. All right. What do we want to get here? The hand drill is really good for finding a mine, so we'll just take that. All right, let's... we need to cancel this one. And we'll take these, and then we'll just go. We have to go, because otherwise we're going to be... Just grab the thing and go, people. Come on, dudes. I hate when they just... Oh, and now what are they doing now? Dudes, go back home. So this drives me a bit nuts. Like, they don't get inside. Like, they're not aware. We don't have an alarm or something for them to get in. I don't know if that's them being derpy or... I really want an alarm. So they all get off this place and go. Alright, so we have to go, unfortunately. We didn't even get all of our wheat done. We had a lot of plants in this one, so that was a nice thing, but yeah. Alright, let's stay maybe here and then here. Maybe. Alright. So we're going to go here. Yeah, we didn't find a single shred of iron, which is unfortunate. But here we're going to find some coal, which is nice. I want coal. Coal is going to be useful for getting our food production up and running. So that's a yay. Okay, let's go. Go, go, go. Come on. There we go. So we're going to get our ballistas firing here shortly. You can actually build while you're doing this stuff, I believe. So they should be taking some wood up here. We can get a couple more, like, bits here. Let's see. Can we... Okay, we can if it's at that height, I think. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we do this? Yep, we can do that. Alright, the Dark Storm and the enemies are right there. So there we go. Alright, so they are building stuff, which is nice. Kind of wish you could. So these are new enemies. They are really tanky. Not great. They're scary, so be careful. I probably should have added more ballistas right now. Let's see. We can probably try to. Let's see, we can build a ballista here. You have to have the structure in place before you build it, so just keep that in mind too. Okay, so these take a lot of hits, as you see. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? Shoot. We forgot to change the ammunition to the... Nope, not that one. To stone ballista bolts. Shoot. So, okay, this one now has new ammunition. Let's change these guys. Oh, man. Alright. Because what happens is if they don't get delivered, they don't shoot. So we need to have the ammunition delivered. So set ammunition, these. Oops. Okay, and then this one, we can't change it yet. Okay, so immediately we're doing 10 more damage each, which is great. Also, let's set repairs to happen. That is needed, because they are kind of dying here, which is not good. Also, they destroyed this tile. That's also not good. Okay. Oh, no. Don't do that. Alright. Now, one thing I've never tried to do is build beyond this stone platform. So that is probably a thing that we can do as well. Okay, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Shoot. Are we out of... Oh, shoot. We're out of stone ammunition. So let's set... let's change the ammunition again on these things. Just do both. I don't know how we got 123. Maybe just because we canceled the ammunition. Alright, yeah. Still need to get these. These are... Oh, man. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Here, I'll shoot this one because you don't need ammunition to shoot it yourself. And we'll just wait till they... to give us some ammunition. There we go. Okay. Killing it. Trying to kill it. Let's get more repair orders in. As you see, the enemies can be quite challenging. These guys are super tanky, and I wish I had gotten more of those ballista bolts made, because this is not good, man. This is not good. Alright, let's kill this. Please try to kill this, guys. Also, I'm gonna set priorities on production. Here, you guys do production right now. Please, people, do production. Ah, they're repairing stuff. They're not producing. Oh, man. And there's more coming. These are the little enemies, so I think they should be fine with the regular bolts. We are totally out of wood, so that's not good. So I don't think we can even do other bolts. We don't have any stone for the other bolts either, so we just have the bolts we have. We have 67 bolts, and that's it. I think I should make more of the, like, these stone ballista bolts. Oh, and this doesn't even have this one on here. Dang it. Okay, so stone ballista bolts, let's have, like, 100. Okay. And then add regular ballista bolts. Okay, because those are an intermediate. All right, let's go and change this one as well. So these, 100. Okay. Wow, that was very scary. All right, so let's change those production back down. Let's change transport back down as well. And let's settle down. Here we go. Here we go, little beastie. Let's go ahead and do the walk. Just, yeah, there we go. That's a nice place to settle down. All right, cool. So now we have a brand new area. Here we have a few crops that we can harvest. And we see coal already. That's great. And a little sparkly down there too. That's awesome. Okay, so this is probably where we're going to stop for today because we're kind of at the end of the episode time. If you want to help support me and just let the devs know that you found the game through me, do click the link to go through to Steam. It's a legit link, I promise, and it only takes you to Steam. Again, it doesn't provide me with any money, but it does let the devs know that you found the game through my video. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of this game. Should I keep playing more of it? Do you enjoy this? Do you want to see what happens next? Are you scared of the monsters? Do let me know. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.